We're headed to Lockhart to see what's going on. Come along. I'm your host, Peter Brown, and you're watching Football Miami TV's local news. We have a hurricane that, might be coming, might not be coming off the coast. While you're watching this, you may be experiencing some tropical storm winds or hurricane winds. So we figured now's a great time to go check up on the progress at Lockhart Stadium. The scrim that was up along this fence blocking your view has been taken down. A lot has happened in the last couple weeks since we were here last. When we were here last, there was a lot of piping laying around. Looks like most of that piping has been laid. There's only a little bit left. A lot of dirt's been moved around. As we go a little bit further down the road, you're gonna see some real progress on what looks to be the foundation of the stadium. All right, we got a lot of flattened land here. I'm curious, anybody that knows anything about construction, can you tell us why the dirt here is a different color? Is there a reason behind that? I mean, I think I've made it clear. I don't know anything about construction. But we've got a lot of the land has been flattened in preparation for the base of the stadium, some fields, not exactly sure what. Word is next week we should start going vertical here. So they're really laying a lot of groundwork for next week. As long as this storm doesn't really affect us, we should see some good progress. You know, I am curious as to why they brought down the scrim. It's down here rolled up on the ground. Are they doing this to get people excited? So you can see, last time we were here, they were digging out these holes. They had some woodwork in there. Now you can see they've got some concrete blocks. We really see the beginning of a building going on here. The base maybe of the stadium. There's a lot of progress happening. It's moving fast. So while I was filming out here, a Jamaican man pulled up on the side of the road, decided he wanted to ask some questions about the stadium. Didn't know what was going on. He said he played for Jamaica, the team, for 4 years back when he was younger. So he's excited for Inter Miami playing here in Fort Lauderdale. In his opinion, Fort Lauderdale is the best location, being in the middle of Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach. But, I did let him know this is a temporary stadium. The stadium is permanent, but for the first team, it'll be temporary, and it will be the long-term training facility for Inter Miami. But I got to say, we sat and talked for a good 10 minutes, and he's excited. He's really interested. So pulling down the scrim so people get interested, maybe that's the plan. And if so, it could be a good idea. I'm not sure if you could see, but there is like some concrete blocks that have been laid all the way around. Basically the shape of what a stadium would be. It's going all the way around. It's really big. In the middle, of course, is a nice flattened out piece of area where a field might be, where it might go. Anybody that knows anything about construction, let us know what you think a lot of this means. Over here we have a large area of flattened land over closer to where the baseball stadium was. Parking lot for the baseball stadium. You can see they've got a lot of the draining already set up. So that's where the pipes would have gone. It's going all the way across. And they've got several of those in this area. Really need to refresh myself on the layout of the stadium and the facility. But over here, you could clearly see this could be the size of a field, one of the training fields. all flattened out, ready, really close to being ready to put down some of the fields. We had heard that that was going to be happening soon. Not only going vertical, but some of the fields should be going down very soon. And over here, you could see where they've laid down some of those cement blocks all the way around the shape of the field. This has to be a field. They got blocks going all the way around, laying the foundation of what the boundaries of the field would be, or something. I mean, to be honest, again, I don't know anything about construction. I am purely guessing. And in the back there, you could see another layout for what would be another field. At least it's in the shape of a field, and some more blocks outlining. All right, we're on the other side now, closer to the airport side of things. You know, we've got the airplane buildings behind me. And so I think over here, I think I've gotten this wrong in the past, and I may get it wrong again in the future. But I think over here, what we're about to show is more of the, what I think is like going to be the training facility area and some more of those fields. And over here, you'll be able to see some of those borders that I think are for the fields. So let's turn this around. All right, so I think this is the foundation for the training facility that would overlook some fields. And if you look in the diagrams and the artwork that they've shown us, I believe that's what we're looking at here. State-of-the-art training facility overlooking a couple of fields. Progress being made here as well. We've got a lot of woodwork going on over here. Some digging. A lot of progress being made on this side as well. All right, here you can see those, what I keep calling concrete blocks. I don't really know what it is. Looks like concrete of some sort. There's some rebarb going through the middle. Hey, we got a pink stake. This is the complete opposite side where I was standing before, where we were on the other side where we saw what looked to be a layout of a field. And I believe that's what the same thing here with, we look up over the fence, with the training facility looking out over these fields. Closer look at some of the drainage they have set up. Lots of that going on here. A lot goes on the underground to get you know, the facility like this put up. You know, with all the rain that we get here in Florida, this part of it is really important. All right, so what we've learned today really is they've really done a lot of work in just a couple of weeks. Things are moving quickly. It should be going vertical in the very near future, in the next week, maybe two. September 7th, I heard that date being mentioned, which is, I believe, a Saturday. Nobody's working at this moment, but a lot of progress has happened. We are looking good for the March opening season here in Fort Lauderdale. Hey, if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and we will see you next week.